Have you ever noticed how so many older Japanese people walk confidently, even in their 70s, 80s, or beyond, with straight posture, calm balance, and no walker in sight? You see them moving gracefully through parks, bending down to garden, or squatting easily at home. And you can't help but wonder, what are they doing differently? Why do they stay so mobile, strong, and independent while so many others around the world struggle with stiffness, knee pain, or fear of falling after 60? The truth might surprise you. It's not about expensive supplements, intense exercise routines, or even perfect genetics. It's about simple, consistent habits built into their daily life. Small things that strengthen their body in ways modern routines often miss. Habits that protect their joints, train their balance, and keep their muscles active every single day without needing a gym or equipment. Modern research backs this up. Studies from Japan's National Institute for Longevity Sciences show that seniors who maintain natural movement patterns in daily life, like floor sitting, light squatting, and short walking breaks, have far stronger lower body muscles and balance reflexes than their Western counterparts who rely on chairs, cars, and sedentary routines. Another study in The Lancet found that simple daily activities that involve getting up from the floor or standing from a seated position without support are powerful predictors of long-term mobility and independence. And here's what that means for you. If you can learn even a few of these simple habits and apply them safely, you can help your body rebuild strength, protect your joints, and stay independent as you age. You don't need to move to Japan or join a fancy wellness retreat. You just need to rediscover a few forgotten ways of moving that your body was designed for. So stay with me to the end, because you'll learn the exact daily habits Japanese elders use to stay mobile and balanced, and how you can apply them right at home. Before we dive in, I want you to imagine this. It's 10 or 20 years from now. You wake up, your body feels light, your knees bend easily, you can balance while putting on your shoes without holding on to anything. You walk to the kitchen, make your tea, and head out for a short walk, feeling steady and strong. No walker, no stiffness, no fear. That's not a fantasy. That's the reward for small, consistent habits practiced every day. If you care about staying strong, active, and healthy, don't wait. Watch now and hit subscribe to start your wellness journey. Now, let's explore the first secret that keeps Japanese elders moving with such youthful grace. One of the biggest reasons is something called ground living. Unlike in many Western countries, Japanese people traditionally spend a lot of time on the floor, sitting, eating, reading, even resting. This simple habit acts like a full-body exercise routine in disguise. Every time they sit down or get up from the floor, they naturally train their legs, hips, and core. It keeps their knees flexible, their ankles mobile, and their posture upright. Why does that matter? Because one of the earliest signs of aging is the loss of lower body mobility, especially in the hips and ankles. When these joints stiffen, walking becomes harder, balance weakens, and falls become more likely. But when you sit and move close to the ground, your body stays engaged. You maintain the natural strength pattern that keeps your joints lubricated and stable. If you want to try this safely at home, start with a modified version. Use a yoga mat or soft surface. Sit cross-legged or with your legs to the side for a few minutes a day and practice standing up slowly without using your hands. If that's too hard, start by lowering yourself to a low chair and standing up again, still activating the same muscles. Over time, your hips and thighs will grow stronger and you'll notice less stiffness. Science supports this. Researchers from the European Journal of Preventive Cardiology found that adults who could sit and rise from the floor without support lived longer and had lower rates of mobility-related decline. It's one of the simplest longevity tests known to science, and it's built into daily life in Japan. The second habit might surprise you: walking short distances frequently. While many people think of exercise as something you do in one big session, Japanese elders move in small bursts throughout the day. They walk to the market, to the train station, to a friend's house. These mini walks keep circulation flowing and prevent the long sitting periods that weaken the body. Why is that important? Because long sedentary periods switch off key postural muscles, your glutes, hamstrings, and lower back, which are vital for balance and stability. Frequent short walks reawaken them, keeping your metabolism active and your brain alert. You don't need long workouts to benefit. Even 3 to 5 short walks a day, just 5 to 10 minutes each, can improve your balance, reduce stiffness, and lower your risk of falls. Studies from Tokyo Metropolitan Institute of Gerontology show that Japanese adults who walk more frequently, even if the total distance is modest, have better bone density and stronger lower limbs than those who walk longer but less often. Another hidden gem of Japanese culture is the daily Ragyo Taiso, a simple morning exercise routine broadcast on national radio since the 1920s. Millions of people, from school children to elders, perform it each morning in parks or at home. The movements are rhythmic and easy, gentle stretches, arm swings, squats, and balance drills. It only takes 5 minutes, but it activates the entire body. The brilliance of Ragyo Taiso lies in its simplicity. It warms up the joints, awakens the muscles, and refreshes circulation all before breakfast. It's also a social ritual. People often gather in groups to do it, creating connection and consistency. If you practice even a few minutes each morning, you'll notice your posture improves, your body feels lighter, and your energy stays steady throughout the day. Let's look deeper at why that works physiologically. As we age, blood flow to muscles and joints decreases, making tissues stiffer and more prone to injury. Gentle, dynamic movements like arm swings and light squats restore circulation and send oxygen to those tissues. It's not just stretching, it's rejuvenating your body from the inside out. Another quiet secret to Japanese longevity is balance training. Not at the gym, but built into ordinary movement. When you see Japanese elders taking off their shoes at the door, squatting to store items, or walking on uneven ground in gardens, they're constantly engaging their balance system. They're training their inner ear, their reflexes, and the small stabilizer muscles that prevent falls. You can practice this too right in your living room. Stand near a wall or sturdy surface, lift one foot slightly, and balance for 10 seconds. Then switch sides. Try it while brushing your teeth or waiting for the kettle to boil. These micro moments strengthen your balance reflex, and over time, they make a big difference. Researchers at Kyoto University found that older adults who practiced just 2 to 3 minutes of single leg standing daily had a 40% lower risk of falls compared to those who didn't. The reason is simple. The body adapts quickly to small, repeated challenges. Now let's talk about the way Japanese people eat, because mobility isn't only about muscles. Diet plays a powerful role in how your joints and energy age. The traditional Japanese diet is rich in anti-inflammatory foods like fish, seaweed, tofu, and green tea. These foods nourish the joints and protect against stiffness. Omega-3s from fish reduce joint inflammation, while minerals from seaweed support bone density. In contrast, processed foods high in sugar or refined oils accelerate joint damage and fatigue. When you combine poor diet with inactivity, it's a recipe for early mobility decline. But when your meals support your body's repair systems, you move easier and recover faster. Here's something else fascinating: portion size and eating pace. Japanese people often follow the concept of hara hachi bu, which means eat until you're 80% full. It helps prevent overeating, reduces digestive stress, and keeps energy levels stable, all of which support an active lifestyle. Now let's tie these habits together. Ground living, short, frequent walks, gentle morning movement, balance training, and mindful eating, they all share one thing: consistency. They aren't random health hacks. They're a way of living that keeps the body in constant light motion and the mind connected to movement. You can start small. Try one habit today, maybe sitting on a mat for a few minutes, doing light morning stretches, or walking after each meal. Over time, these moments accumulate. You don't need to do everything perfectly. You just need to keep moving naturally every day. And here's something remarkable. Even people who adopt these habits later in life can see results. A study from Osaka University found that seniors in their 70s who began daily balance and floor mobility exercises improved their leg strength by 20% and their balance control by 35% within just 8 weeks.
Age doesn't erase your ability to improve. It only requires consistency. Imagine being able to travel, play with your grandchildren, or garden without fear of falling or joint pain. That's the gift of mobility. It's not just physical, it's emotional freedom. It means confidence, independence, and dignity. So, ask yourself, which small change will you start with today? Maybe standing up from your chair without using your hands. Maybe walking a few extra minutes after lunch, or stretching when you wake up. Each one builds strength. Each one keeps you moving toward independence. And remember, your body doesn't need perfection. It needs motion. The Japanese secret isn't about doing more. It's about doing simple things well and doing them every day. So, if you care about staying strong, active, and healthy, don't wait. Watch now and hit subscribe to start your wellness journey. Let me know in the comments, which of these habits do you want to try first? Have you noticed how small movements change your energy during the day? Share your experience. Your story might inspire someone else to take their first step toward lifelong mobility. Because at the end of the day, aging gracefully isn't about avoiding change. It's about staying connected to your body, your movement, and your purpose. Japanese elders show us that vitality is not lost with age. It's maintained through daily practice. You can do the same, starting right where you are. Keep moving, keep growing, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll dive deeper into the most powerful daily movement to strengthen your knees and improve balance at any age.